I keep thinking about the problem of Christianity. I'm Christian, but it has this problem that everything has a cost. Everything has a cost. And Jesus also has a cost. And the cost is you can't have other gods. And this is the problem. It's Christianity is very good at delivering very good results to people, but the problem is that you've got to let other things go. And to people that don't understand just somehow the Jesus thing, the God thing, whatever it is, it doesn't make sense to them. That's hard to accept, because it's like you're asking someone to agree about what a banana tastes like when the person's never tasted a banana before. And so it just sounds like utter nonsense to them, but this is the problem. So one person at a time, people become Christian, or they grew up going to church or something, but then they later on leave. So there's this, you have this revolving door of one by one coming in and going out and stuff. But one guy, one parent, one family member, one son, one daughter, one husband, one wife, one father, one mother is going to watch someone else in the family, cousins. They're going to watch someone get this Jesus thing, and all of a sudden there's stuff that person won't do anymore. They won't, in the East Asian culture, they won't bow down to the idols. In atheism, he might say, no, I'm not going to believe Darwin anymore. That might happen. There will be things that they'll stop doing. If it's in the inner city, if it's a gang member, he might say, no, I'm not going to do the gang thing anymore. And people will take it personally. It's just like, you don't care about me, you don't love me, we're in a gang together. I took a bullet for you. We gave you this drug business to help you, pay your mom's medical bills, and now all of a sudden you don't want anything to do with us? And so a lot of people will tend to take it personally because they don't get it. It's like, everything has its price, for the real Jesus, not just immature people that look at the Bible and, well, I'm only going to worship this one God, and then they're mean to everybody, and not the people that just grew up with Sunday morning all the time and it was kind of an indoctrination thing and they're just going to go fight with her. Not those, but someone that genuinely just reads the Bible, gets the Jesus idea. And as I said in the last video, God's got his, so to speak, in a manner of speaking, God's got his finger above that person, injecting that person with happy, positive, others-focused, I clean up my responsibility, but I look out for the needs of others, not complaining about other people's responsibility and looking out for my own needs, but looking out for other people's needs, taking responsibility for my own stuff. God injects someone with that energy, that will, those ideas, that wisdom, when someone reads the Bible, understands, and gets this Jesus thing. But then after that person gets this Jesus thing, there's stuff that person won't do anymore. And it's hard, and it's difficult. And so to the people, if you're not the Christian in that situation I described, if you're watching someone else get this Jesus thing, what I'd say to you is you've got to look at the virtues that person has and ask yourself, is that the new person, is that worth it? Or is it so important to you for you to keep whatever little tiny thing you had before, that you don't want that person to have changed? Everything has a price. Everything has a cost. In East Asian culture, it's like, is bowing to an idol, worshiping a dead relative or whatever, whatever it happens to be, is that so important that the new good person has to go? What's your price?